Got my bag out with my scopes, and a lot of these have come from gun shows. I never intended to get into the scope collecting business. I actually buy these to use, but I found that I'm gaining a collection here. So here's another Japanese-made Tasco 3x9. Here's another Tasco. This one still has the price tag on it. This is also a 3x9. This one is a world class. This one here is a pronghorn. Here's one I picked up. It was pretty cheap because it looks so rough. It's another world class. This one is a there it is. See if that'll focus. 3.5 by 10 by 50 world class scope. This one right here, I'm going to put it up top there. That is one that I had on one of my rifles from way back in the day. It's a steel tube. It's kind of a Weaver copy, but it's a J.C. Higgins. And if I recall correctly, J.C. Higgins was Sears, I believe. I could be wrong. Anybody's welcome to correct me on that. I have two, let me get them right here. Let me have a seat. I have two Simmons 3x9 by 50s that are identical. These are manufactured in China. So anyway, these were on a couple of rifles that I ended up getting from my stepfather's collection, and I took them off. They've been in the bag ever since. I haven't put them on anything. There's really nothing wrong with them. They work. They're fine. They're not that great by any means. I just don't care for them. So I keep them around, and for perhaps, maybe I need to throw a scope on a rifle and verify that the scope I have on there is not messed up, or maybe I just need to put a scope on a gun so that I can shoot it. Well, I've got a couple here that'll work. But then again, since I've been buying the ones at the gun shows, I've got plenty. Here's one that I have, and I know I got this at a gun show. I have no idea what I paid for it. It wouldn't have been much, 25 bucks maybe, but it says Japan right there. And this is a 4-power. This again is a Tasco. The name Tasco has about worn off on it. It looks great, but I did notice in looking, I doubt if you can see it here, there's inside smudge on the glass, which means someone has taken that front piece off and probably wiped out some fog out of there. So it probably needs to be gassed up as well. I have found a couple of companies that will redo scopes. Let's see. Here's that Bushnell Sports View I was talking about. This one right here, it is a fixed 4-power, but the problem with it is in here, one of these adjustments will not allow you to adjust, and I think it's the left-right, will not allow you to adjust it to where you need it to go. So that one has to be fixed. Then I've got, let's see, this is a steel tube weaver right here, and it's a wide angle. It kind of looks like a TV screen when you're looking through it. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, I have it. There. Right there. That's what it looks like when you're looking through it. Wide angle. And I had that on my 22 for years. Probably my Marlin Model 60. It may have been on my dad's. I would have put it on there. He would have used iron sights. But my dad has a Marlin Levermatic. I think that's a 57, Model 57. And I probably had it on there to begin with. And when I got my little Model 60, I took it off the 57 and put it on the Model 60. And then I have a couple of little cheap Tascos, plastic, 4x15. I don't use them because I can't see through them. And I've got one more that's in this box. It is not a Diamondback. That was just a box somebody had given me when I bought one of these scopes here. And I put my Leupold Rifleman in there. I was thinking I needed to send this back to the shop or to Leupold to have it fixed because the adjustment 3 to 9 was not working, but when I was fooling with it today, it was working fine. So anyway, if it continues to work fine, I'll put it on a rifle. It's a good scope. I like it. Just haven't had it on a rifle in a long time. So I put it in this box to kind of keep it from getting banged up too much. But anyway, that there is my scope collection. That most of these have been picked up at sales. Those two, well, one of the J.C. Higgins was mine. This little weaver was mine. But the only two that are takeoffs are these Simmons and that Leupold that's in that box. The rest I picked up at gun shows for $20 to $35 max. I'm not going to spend a lot on a used scope because it's kind of a crapshoot. You don't know what you're going to get. But anyway, that's my scopes that really I just pick them up to have a scope handy when I need one. And I'm not spending a lot of money on them. They're not $300, $400, $500 scopes or even $1,000 scopes. So that's my scope collection.